Alright, everybody. This is going to be the first part of ranking every single Loud House episode. I'm doing Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. So I'm going to do Season 1 first. And let's get this started. Ooh, this may be a long video. Alright, first ever Loud House episode was Left in the Dark. Okay, let me pin this. Left in the Dark, this is the episode that started the show, introduces all the characters, and pretty much how they act. So, I mean, it would probably be pretty bad of me to put it low. The episode itself isn't bad. I'm gonna put it, I don't think it's perfect, but I'm gonna put it in amazing. Get the Message, I believe is, I mean, it's good. I don't want to say it's great, but I see, like, this one shows how Lori is, and showing how Lori's the very bossy one. I feel like it's not one of my favorites because it just doesn't stick out to me too much, but I can totally see why people like this episode. Heavy Metal, I kind of forgot a lot about this episode, and I may just be kind of an idiot right now. But, this episode, I guess, wasn't too bad either. Since I found it kind of forgettable right now, I'll put it in okay. And I'll put the same for Making the Case. Driving Miss Hazy or Hazy? I don't know. I can't really read that. Why is this text so small? Alright, no. This one isn't too bad. It kind of just shows how Lenny is and how stupid she can often be. Not that, not to, like, be offensive to her or anything, but, like, it's not a bad episode. It kind of just shows how Lenny is and how she's, like, not the smartest person, but she has a great heart. So I'll put it in good. No Guts, No Glory is an amazing episode, actually. This one does actually show Lori, and it's not forgettable, too. Sometimes she's actually the person that can help you, and you maybe even have to have her just to be the one. So this one I can definitely remember, and I'll love it for that. The Sweet Spot is meh. I don't really like that episode at all. The problem I have with it is it feels so weird to watch, and like that fight too. Honestly, The Sweet Spot is not worth it. I can't see myself watching that episode again, to be honest. A Tale of Two Tables is okay. Alright, like, well, it's not too bad. It's kind of a mix of, like, getting to understand the younger and older siblings and, like, how there's two different tables. Like, the point of this episode is to, like, enjoy your younger self and, like, have all the fun you can being younger, because as you get older, maybe the same food won't be the same, and just it'll always be so repetitive and stuff. Project Loud House is a perfect episode. I am gonna say this is perfect, actually. This is basically the entire premise of the Loud House. This shows Lincoln and his 10 sisters, like, all their problems, and how he's the one who can help. It would be so wrong of me not to put it anywhere else but perfect. So, yeah, it is perfect. Intense Debate is, this one I found forgettable. I don't even remember much out of it, so that's another okay. The Sound of Silence is actually a terrible episode. This one is bad. I found it pretty boring, actually, compared to a lot of the other episodes, which may actually be kind of surprising. The Sound of Silence is also just very weird. Honestly, I cannot see the point of this episode either. And the fact that the theme of this episode is that Lincoln actually has to listen to his sisters is very bad. Don't watch this episode, please. Space Invader, for me, is amazing, actually. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have it as high as I do, but I love this one. I find it to be very funny and entertaining, like many of these ones, too. And, yeah, I can probably watch this one a lot more. Picture Perfect is a great episode. Honestly, don't change yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong. Undie Pressure is meh. I have problems with this episode. Seriously, how he has to make a bet with all his sisters and then loses, and then Lola finally gives him the underwear that he wants. because she was sympathetic. Honestly, if the bet was fully secured, it would be better, but I mean, I don't really like this episode. Link or swim? I don't remember too much out of this episode, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know much about it. But I do remember it not being too bad, so I'll put it in good. Changing the baby is a good episode. How Lily is still young, she's always still going to be changing, and like, you can't make her always just going to be how you are. She's still changing. I don't remember much out of Overnight Success, I'm sorry. Ties That Bind is a great episode, though. I believe this was the episode that also revealed the age difference, or like the very tiny amount of time that Lola and Lana as twins are different in terms of age, just barely, like 2 minutes older and younger. And honestly, that ending too really surprised me. Literally, a tie was all that it did. Hand-me-downer is good. Sometimes you have to have me a hand-me-down. And, yeah. Sometimes you actually just have to take what you get. Sleuth or Consequences is going to be a controversial one because I don't think a lot of people like this episode. But for me, it's pretty good. Honestly, I feel like maybe this is some type of way to show that Lucy isn't always just the darkest person ever. Maybe she actually just wants to be a little bit brighter. Butterfly Effect, I don't think I really remember much out of it, but I don't remember it being that good either, so I'm going to put it in meh. The Greenhouse is a pretty awful episode. The gag in this movie, and then, like, it does not resonate with me. I don't like it. Long Came a Sister is a pretty good one. Though I can't really say too much about it because, once again, I don't remember much about it. It's not too bad, though. Chore and Peace is... okay, I don't know how to describe this, but I'm gonna put it... it's either great or okay. No, I'll put it in good. I feel like it's just, like, it's so disgusting, which would make it kind of an okay, but it's also pretty... like, good in terms of, like, you're actually doing all the stuff you need to. So this is what I was thinking is great. And it can actually match up with Picture Perfect, but... no, I feel like it's just good. Sometimes it's hard to tell, though. For Bros About to Rock, it's not that bad, but I'm gonna put it in meh because I just don't know much about it either. Though, I will say, it's not too terrible either. I can probably see myself watching this again. Just maybe, like, I need to understand Luna a bit more. It's a loud house. It's great. I don't think I remember much out of this one, but I do remember it being actually pretty fun to watch. I loved it. Toads and Tiaras. This is actually an amazing episode for me. This one, I believe, was also, what was it? Yeah. Where, Lana swapped out with Lola, just so that, they could be the best one on stage. It was pretty funny, honestly, and I love this one. It really shows twins may actually just use their differences to their advantage. Two Boys and a Baby is actually an awful episode. I do not like it. Would I would probably go out of my way to... no, not terrible. I'm gonna put in awful, though. I don't like this one. I don't even know. I found it so surprising that this is actually the most viewed Loud House episode ever at the time of its release. But, yeah, it's... the point... this is also the one I believe that, Aunt Ruth was introduced in, which also just doesn't stick with me either. That, and I finally think that Lincoln and Clyde may or may not just be a bad duo for Lily. Cover Girls is okay, I guess. This one wasn't bad. I feel like maybe if all the Loud Sisters just went along with Lincoln a bit better, I could see myself liking that one. Save the Dates. I'm gonna put it in okay, too. It was important, I guess. Attention Deficit. I think this one was pretty good, too. Lincoln really just wants to be recognized and stuff, but sometimes he just can't. This is also gonna be controversial, but I think this is an actually amazing episode for me. Out on a Limo. I found it very funny. Honestly, though, I feel like maybe Lincoln was a bit too greedy in this. But I love it, and I can probably rewatch this one a lot. It's very funny. The fact that he has mustard to be this popular. House Music is also an amazing episode for me. I can see myself watching this too. A Novel Idea is not a bad episode, but it really does express Rita's intense love for journaling, I guess, stuff like that. I don't know. Novel Idea, I think. I don't remember much because this was season 1. I just finished watching season 3 episodes not that long ago either. So A Novel Idea is great. April Fool's Rules. This is the one that started all the Luann stuff. And for that, the first ever one, it was great. When Ronnie Andis goes POW! At the very end. I loved it. Serial Offender is actually also a terrible episode. This one, I don't see how people can watch it. It's like, all the sisters just go, utter chaos in the store. Just for a box of cereal, and how there's, another Lincoln disguising himself. It's complicated to me, and I can't see myself really knowing a lot about it. So, yeah, whatever. Serial Offender, get out. Okay, I don't actually like this one too much. I'm gonna put it... It's not a bad episode, because, I could probably watch this again. It's just... Lincoln Loud, Girl Guru. It's just that maybe Lincoln was a little bit too naive in this one. You won't know how everybody is. Not everybody is gonna be the same as your sisters, basically. Come Sail Away is okay, I guess. Once again, I found it kind of forgettable as I don't remember much out of it, but if I do know a lot more about it, I'd probably talk about it. Roughing It, also okay, I guess. Why are these also forgettable? I'm just gonna okay, hold on. The Waiting Game was meh. I don't really remember much out of that. The Loudest Yard, probably pretty awful. I can't see myself watching this again. I'm sorry. Lynn Jr., you're crazy. Raw Deal is great, though. Lucy. Wow. Surprising me in this episode. Dance Dance Resolution is great. This would be surprising, but since I'm a big F&F fan, it's only fair that I put it there. Right? Affair to Remember. It was alright, meh, I guess. Not one I can watch again. One of the Boys is actually a bad episode. It's not awful or terrible for me, because at least I can, watch it without getting so mad, but, it's not one that sticks out to me, and I don't like it, really. I feel like it kind of feels like this is kind of a sexist episode, which I don't really like. A Tattler's Tale. Oh my god, yes. This is a great episode. Lola is an absolute tattler. And I'm glad she actually accepted her fault at the very end. How she indeed did tell on them. So it's only fair, in my opinion. So Lola's trying to be better, and I understand it. Funny Business is meh. I can't really watch this one either. I'm sorry. This one, it's just not one of my types, and I'm sorry. Funny Business, I actually tried watching this in school 3 times, and I just could not get over it. The attention span just didn't stick out to me, honestly. Snowboard. I don't think I remember too much out of this episode either, but I'm gonna put it in okay. The Price of Admission is amazing for me. I love this episode a lot because scary movies, if you're ever into horror stuff, that is what's going to hit me super hard. One Flew Over the Loud House is also a very amazing one too. It's basically like a zombie apocalypse and they're all trying to get out. Study Muffin is great. I'd say great, yeah. I don't know why they had to get all the sisters is getting all over him, but yeah. And the final one is Homespun. Yeah, bad. I don't understand this one, and it's not really for me. What's the point of their house? I know they love it, but like, it's not gonna sit with me. All right, that'll be all for now. Hope you guys like this, and yeah,